Good morning, students, and welcome to our YouTube channel, Gnan Manjari Modern School. So, in the previous videos, we have seen some of the types of the forces. That was gravitational force, elastic force, muscular force, mechanical force. Different types of the force we have seen in the previous videos. Okay. Now here, first of all, we will revise the types of forces. So here the first type of the force, that was the gravitational force. So we all know that what is the gravitational force. Okay, so gravitational force, if I just ask to anybody that what is the gravitational force, then you know now that what is the gravitational force. Okay, so gravitational force, अभी उनकी बात करें ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स की, तो ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स क्या है? सो हम जो अर्थ के सरफेस के ऊपर रहते हैं, अपना जो एक एटमॉस्फेयर है उस सबको जकड़ के रखता है, अपनी तरफ खींच के रखता है. दैट इज ड्यू टू द ग्रेविटी एंड दिस फोर्स इज नोन एज द ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स. तो जैसे मैंने एग्जांपल दिया था कि भाई मैं डस्टर की बात करूं कि अगर हम डस्टर को फ्रीली छोड़े तो वो नीचे ही जाएगा. कभी आपने सुना कि डस्टर वहीं के वहीं रहा या ऊपर गया? नहीं, दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. बट it will just go on the downward direction, and the force which just attract this all the things, that is known as the gravitational force. ओके, तो हम भी क्या करते हैं कि अगर हमको जंप मारना होता है तो वी हैव टू act a force opposite to the gravitational force. It should be more than the gravitational force, then only we can just do the jump. Okay, now here moving towards the muscular force. So in our daily life we do most of the things by the muscular force. Okay, all the living things like plants, animals and human beings, they just use the muscles mostly, and this force, due to which the muscles produce a force, that is known as the muscular force. Then after, here we have seen the elastic force. What is the elastic force? So in that we have seen a rubber. So the rubber was that here there is an elasticity in it, we can stretch this. Okay, we can stretch the rubber, and when we just keep it back, then it will be in its original position. Like I have just done, I have stretched this. As I move, I will just put off, then it will be like original position. Okay, then after we have seen the magnetic force. So what is the magnetic force? The force, a magnet which attracts some of the metals. So these is known as the attraction, and that force by which the magnet attracts the things, the metal things, specific things, that is known as the magnetic force. Okay students, then after lastly we have talked about the mechanical force. So what is the mechanical force? So here let us see about it. So mechanical force is what? When a bulldozer pushes earth or a tractor pulls a trailer, that is known as the mechanical force. When you use a pair of scissors, you use the muscular force. The pair of scissors uses mechanical force to cut a sheet of paper. Okay, so here first of all I will read all this: gravitational force, muscular force, elastic force, magnetic force and mechanical force. If in this revision I just forgot any of the point, then it is that. So the earth exerts an invisible force called gravity that pulls everything downward it. When a mango breaks off from a tree, it falls downward towards the ground. If you hold an object in your hand and let it go, if it falls down on the ground, it does not float around in the air. This is due to the gravitational force of the earth. Gravitational force of the sun is what makes the earth and the other planets move in a fixed orbits around the sun. If the sun's gravitational force was more, it would pull the planet towards itself. If the sun had no gravitational force, it would not be able to hold the planets in the place. There would be no order or the stability in the solar system. So here in this both paragraph there is an example, so in that I don't need to explain anything. Now, muscular force, that is the most common force used by all animals including human beings, is called the muscular force, the force produced by the muscles. When we lift or carry things, push or pull a table, walk, skip or jump, we use muscular force. A potter turns the wheel using muscular force. The wheel spins. He uses muscular force again to shape the clay and make pots. Elastic force. Flexible materials such as elastic or rubbers produce a force. You must have seen how a catapult hurls a stone, how a bow and the arrow are used. In the first case, the rubber band regains its original shape. In the second case, the stretched string comes back to the place after releasing the arrow. A spring that is pushed down or compressed will have a force when it is released and regains its position. It is elastic force that operates in all these cases. Okay, so this is all about the elastic force. Now, the magnetic force, that is, magnets have the power of attracting certain materials, certain metals towards themselves. The force exerted by a magnet is called the magnetic force. Keep some points on a sheet of paper and move a magnet below the sheet. The pins will move about the sheet along with the magnet. This is due to the magnetic force. Mechanical force. When a bulldozer pushes earth or a trailer pulls a earth or a tractor pulls a trailer, it is a mechanical force. When you use a pair of scissors, you use muscular force. The pair of scissors uses mechanical force to cut a sheet of paper. Machines. You have seen that when objects are made to move using some force, we say work is done. From very earlier times, human beings have been making simple tools to help them do their work. Some ideas and inventions of the early human beings have made life easier for us. You have learned in earlier classes how early humans invented the wheel. When you find some objects too heavy to move, we use tools or machines to move them. Some machines helps us to lift weight or make things move. So here we have reached to the machines. So what is machine first of all? Machines. Okay. So as I have just told you in the previous video that what is machine, then I will say that the machines is what they just what do make the work easy. The things which make the work easy, that is known as the machine. मतलब आपने देखा होगा कि कोई भी चीज हमारा काम आसान कर दे, दैट इज दी मशीन. ओके, तो जैसे हमारे पहले क्या करते थे, लोगों को कोई कैलकुलेशन करना था तो वो लोग खुद हाथ से करते हैं, बट विद द हेल्प ऑफ कैलकुलेटर वी कैन जस्ट डू इट इन फ्यू सेकेंड्स. ओके, वी कैन डू दैट इन द फ्यू सेकेंड्स. देन आफ्टर अभी जैसे ही हमको क्या करना है कि भाई पहले कि अभी की बात करते हैं, कोरोना के समय की, कि भाई क्या है कि ये स्कूल सब बंद हो गए तो हम लोग पढ़ कैसे सकते हैं? विद द हेल्प ऑफ मशीन्स. ओके, विद द हेल्प ऑफ मशीन्स. कैसे? ड्यू टू देयर आर मोबाइल फोन्स, कंप्यूटर्स, इंटरनेट, दिस ऑल द थिंग्स. विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस वी आर जस्ट स्टडिंग ऑनलाइन. ओके, so this is the machine. So now moving towards first of all the simple machines. So what are simple machines? Simple machines. Simple machines. In that we can say the simple machines. Let us see the first simple machine, but before that the introduction part of the simple machine, that is a lever. Some machines make daily life easier, such as a tin opener or a pair of scissors. Some simple machines have been in use for centuries. There are lever, pulley, inclined plane, wheel, screw, wedge, and the wheel and the axle. So here there are different the types of the simple machine. So firstly we will see the lever. So what is lever? Let us see and how it works. So अगर हम लोग लीवर की बात करें तो आपके मगज में एक ही चीज आएगी, तो क्या आएगी कि भाई स्कूटर में जो हम लीवर देते हैं वो लीवर, ठीक है। बट यहाँ पे आप अगर देखो, मैं आपको समझाऊंगा ना तो आप समझोगे कि लीवर, हम किस लीवर की बात कर रहे हैं। सो लेट अस स्टडी दिस। अ लीवर is used to move or lift heavy things lever is what? It is used to move or lift the heavy things. Then after, it consists of a bar resting on a fixed point, called the pivot. Okay, and the force is applied at one end of the bar it is called efforts. And the last, that is the weight, that is shifted or move is called the load. Okay, the load. So चलो हम लोग अगर इसकी बात करें, I will show you how it works. So यहाँ पे एक बड़ा सा पत्थर है, ओके, यहाँ पे एक बड़ा सा पत्थर है, तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे, अगर इसको मूव करना है तो कैसे करेंगे। सो हियर आप लोग देख सकते हो फिगर के अंदर, यहाँ इन लोगों ने एक पत्थर जैसा रख दिया है, ठीक है, यहाँ से ऐसा है, आप देख लीजिए, यहाँ से एक फोर्स अप्लाइड हो रहा है, एक वहाँ पे एक पीपल है वो फोर्स अप्लाई कर रहा है, ठीक है। तो सबसे पहले इसके अंदर क्या क्या चीजें होती है, दैट इज अ पिवोट, एफर्ट एंड द लोड। मतलब तीन चीजें यहाँ पे है, इसके अंदर तीन चीजें हैं। तो देखेंगे हम ये पिवोट, देन आफ्टर दिस इज द एफर्ट, देन आफ्टर दिस इज द लोड। तो चलो देखते हैं। तो सबसे पहले पिवोट क्या है, व्हाट इज द पिवोट? सो लेट अस सी, इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ अ बार रेस्टिंग ऑन अ फिक्स्ड पॉइंट called the pivot. मतलब this is what, this is the pivot, okay, the thing which is here resting, this thing, that is the pivot. ये जो चीज है that is the pivot, okay. Then after, the force is applied at one end of the bar is called the effort. So here this is the effort, and the weight that is shifted or moved is called the load. This is the load, okay. So these are the three things which is consist in the लीवर। सो सबसे पहले क्या होता है कि अगर हमको एक बड़ा सा जो पत्थर है उसको एक जगह से थोड़ा सा मूव करना है तो हम क्या करेंगे, तो यहाँ पे एक आयरन रोड जैसा यहाँ पे लगा देंगे, बाद में क्या करेंगे यहाँ पे हम पिवोट रखेंगे, मतलब एक बार जैसा, ठीक है। और यहाँ से एफर्ट देंगे, मतलब वी विल जस्ट पुश इट डाउन, सो इट विल वर्क एज व्हाट, लीवर, ठीक है। ये जो बड़ा पत्थर है हम उसको धक्का मार के नहीं हटा सकते, बट विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस वी कैन इजीली मूव दिस, ओके स्टूडेंट्स। सो हियर इट इज द लीवर। कैसे? अ लीवर इज यूज्ड टू मूव और लिफ्ट हैवी थिंग्स। लीवर इज यूज्ड टू move or lift heavy things. Then after, it consists of a bar resting on a fixed point called the pivot. ये जो bar resting यहाँ पे है, that is the pivot. Then after, the force is applied at one end of the bar, it is called effort. मतलब यहाँ पे जो force apply हुआ, that is known as the effort. Then after, the weight that is shifted or moved is called the load. Okay, so these three things is consist in the lever. So let us see it further. That is, we cannot move or dislodge a heavy stone. You may have been seen construction workers on the road using a lever to lift up the stone. ओके, तो हम कंस्ट्रक्शन साइट्स पे देख सकते हैं कि अगर बड़ा सा पत्थर होता है उसको हटाना है तो जो वहां पे वर्कर्स होते हैं वो ऐसे हटाते हैं, ठीक है स्टूडेंट्स। नाउ वी विल मूव टुवर्ड्स द पुली। ओके, सो लेट अस सी द पुली, बट बिफोर दैट इफ यू वांट टू राइट दिस एंड यू हैव टू राइट डाउन दिस ऑल द बोर्ड वर्क one time in your 0 number book in your homework. And now we will move further, that is pulley. Okay students, now moving forward to pulley. pulley. What is it? Let us see that. So pulley, let us see. A pulley consists of a wheel with a rope or cord passing over it. Okay, then from where the pulley is used, so we can say that pulley have been in use for centuries, wells where there from very early time and pulley were used to lift water from well. So how it is that wells have a single fixed pulley will a movable pulley can have two or more wheels. Okay, so here let us see about the pulley. तो पुली चीज क्या है? तो आप सब ने देखा होगा कुआं, पानी का कुआं, ठीक है। तो उसके अंदर क्या रहता है कि पानी के कुएं में से अगर पानी हमको निकालना है तो हम लोग क्या करते हैं, हम लोग एक बाल्टी डालते हैं और ऐसे ऐसे खींचेंगे तो हम खींच पाएंगे वो बाल्टी? हम लोग नहीं खींच पाएंगे वो बाल्टी। अगर हमने बीच में पुली फिट की हुई है, मीन्स व्हाट इज अ पुली? सो अ पुली कंसिस्ट ऑफ अ व्हील, मतलब एक व्हील जैसा होता है विथ अ रोड कॉर्ड पासिंग ओवर इट। मतलब हमने जो देखा है यहाँ एक ऐसा सर्कल होता है और यहाँ से बीच में से एक जो होता है कॉर्ड पास होता है, ठीक है, तो उसकी मदद से हम लोग ऐसे खींचते हैं तो बाल्टी ऊपर आती है, मीन्स इट इज यूज्ड फॉर लिफ्टिंग. ओके, नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, दैट इज पुली हैव बीन इन यूज फॉर सेंचुरीज. वेल्स वेल देयर from very early times, and pulleys were used to lift water from the well. पुली जो है वो बहुत सालों से यूज होती है, मीन्स बिफोर द सेंचुरीज. कैसे? तो कि भाई पहले कुएं तो थे, तो कुएं में से पानी निकालने के लिए पुली वॉज यूज. सो इट इज यूज फॉर सेंचुरीज. ओके, सो हियर इट इज wells have a single fixed pulley wheel. A movable pulley have two or more wheels. Okay, it have two or more wheels. So here it is all about the pulley. हम सब ने देखा होगा कि पुली चीज क्या है, ठीक है. तो pulley is used in from very ancient times. Okay students, so there are nowadays pulleys are used in very different places. Okay, but in these before the centuries the pulleys were used only for what? To pull out the water from the well. Okay, so it consists of what things? It consists of wheel with a rope or cord passing over it. So this is all about the pulley. Students, please do this, write down this, and I'm just giving you some time. Okay students, so now please write down your homework. So in your homework you have to write down this. What is machine? What is machine? Secondly, what is lever? And pulley? it is used. Okay, where it is used. So this is your homework, student. This is to be done in your homework. Okay, students, and we'll meet in the next video. Okay, bye, students.